also agrees that February is the actual New Year reset versus January. Hear me out. On January 1st, and even that whole week, I feel like people are out celebrating with family, their friends, they might be hungover depending on the stage of life that you're in, and no one is actually getting started on their goals January 1st. Just a small little pool of people. That's not the majority. The rest of January is pretty much getting adjusted back to reality and getting in the groove of things. So then comes February, the real New Year reset. In January, I posted a survival mode type of reset, but now I feel like I'm gonna get my stuff together. I have this cutesy little notebook that I want to use because I've had it forever, but it's so pretty that I want to save it for something special. But then I keep seeing pretty notebooks that I want to buy, so I need to just use up the ones I have. We're gonna reset for February by having a little planning session for goals. I also want to declutter one area for my home. That's something I kind of want to start doing every single reset. Declutter one area, big or small, doesn't matter. I feel like that's gonna help keep me accountable because I want to declutter so much, but then the days fly by. I think this is gonna be part of my monthly resets from now on, one declutter session minimum. I need to do a little grocery restock, and honestly, I'm just gonna Instacart because snow, kids, cold, grocery store, lots of work. Delivery it is. And to top it off, I want to create a system for my home because right now I kind of just do random chores here, random chores there. Some days I don't feel like doing anything. Other days I go full out and then I am going to sleep at 3 in the morning. I know there are people out there with great systems, so I'm going to steal some ideas off of Pinterest, YouTube, and kind of create my own. Unfortunately, my printer never works ever. So the plan is to print it and hang it up on my fridge so I can actually see it daily and mark things down. But for now, I guess a digital version will work. Before we get into the fun stuff, which for me is planning the goals for the month, I have to do some serious folding because my laundry is out of hand. That is all clean. I've been trying to work on doing more loads so that I have less dirty clothes at once. The problem is I'm not catching up with the folding. The folding is the issue here. I'm gonna hopefully take no more than 20 minutes to fold this clothes because honestly, laundry is one of my least favorite chores to do. Why does it feel like I'm folding and folding and folding, but yet there's still a mountain of clothes next to me? It's not going down. If you think I'm worried about wrinkled clothes, I am not, okay? Most of this clothes doesn't even see the light of day. It's just to hang out at home. It actually reminds me of my grandma because my grandma will wash clothes, dry clothes, all that deal, and then always iron out her clothes. I know that's like the right way, or at least the older way of doing things, but let me tell you, I don't even separate by colors. It's too much for me. I don't even really see a difference. And unless I have someone else doing laundry for me, that's not happening. I am almost complete minus a few socks here and there, but the way I usually fold laundry when I have everybody's laundry in front of me is I'll put like shirts and pants for each family member so that when I put it away, it's pretty easy. So these are my shirts, my pants. Oldest is tops, oldest is bottoms. Youngest, husbands, and then pajamas are separate. I find that to be a tad bit easier so when I put clothes away, I already have it organized. Before we move on to the fun stuff, I'm gonna have myself a fun little snack. I'm gonna have some ice cream, and the way I used to eat this ice cream growing up in my grandparents' house is that we used to do vanilla ice cream with some chocolate drizzle on top. I think it's about the nostalgicness, is that the word, of eating it at my grandma's house almost every night during the summer. Yeah, I was a chunky kid, but it was good. I got my little fun cup here for some fun little ice cream. All right, we have the ice cream. Now for the drizzle. Oh yeah, that looks good. While I enjoy my ice cream, I'm gonna go ahead and try to brainstorm of some things I want to accomplish during the month of February. I'm gonna go ahead and write it down, and then I'll catch back up with you guys. The only reason I can eat this right now is because my youngest is napping and my oldest is at piano lessons. So a moment of bliss before the chaos. have my goals written down here, and I'll probably have a little checkbox thingy on the screen for you guys. But I have 5 little February goals. For one, I want to try a new healthy recipe, whether that's breakfast, a dessert, dinner. I want to start adding new healthier things to the rotation, and to include dessert because I'm a sweet tooth and I need to have dessert. So I need healthy recipes. I love this website called Skinny Taste. They have such good recipes. I have like 2 of them or 3 that I use on rotation. One of them is a chicken parmesan pasta. It is so good. So I just need to find more things like that and incorporate it into my rotation. I also want to start using my home chore system. I haven't even created it yet, but I will be doing that this video, so stay tuned. But I want to make sure that if I'm creating a schedule, I want to follow it. It's all fun and games to create like a habit list, a chore list, things like that, but to actually do them, that's the hard part. So I want to try to work on actually using it. I also want to learn one new song on my piano. I told myself I don't want to lose a skill, and right now I'm not taking lessons. So I need to start learning songs on my own. I do have my level 1 beginner piano book that teaches you things, but I want to take it a step further and just learn a song. Something super simple where I can actually practice reading music without cheating and like writing notes down on the paper, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know which song yet. I would love to learn an Adele song, but I don't know. This next one is just an accountability thing for me, but since I want to get back into content creation, I want to post 1 YouTube video a week. I feel like that's a very good starting point and maybe sustainable. And to finish it off, I want to start working out 2 to 3 times a week. Nothing too intense, but I do have an event coming up in a few months that I want to be prepared for, and I'll share more about that in a later video. But mostly I'm looking to do more home-based workouts for sure. There's snow outside. I'm not gonna be running outside, you know? The gym is just very hard to get into these days with our schedules, honestly. It's pretty much impossible at this point. So home workouts it is. So it's definitely possible to get results. I just need to get started, find a program I like and want to do. We are starting strong with the February goals and I am motivated. I wasn't last month because I don't even know, but this month I'm locked in. I'm ready. It's the next day and our grocery order is in, so I'm gonna kind of go over it. There are some healthy things in here, some not. Honestly, most of the treats are for myself, so I'm not feeling guilty about it. First up, let's start with the good stuff, fruits and veggies. I got some frozen vegetables because I want to start incorporating this into our daily meals, like for dinner. I used to do this all the time when I used to live on my own and make healthier dinners. I gotta do that again for myself and for my kids. And broccoli. Got some mangoes, avocados because we've been loving some good avocado toast in the mornings. Bananas, strawberries. Basically 1 carton is for my kids because they love strawberries. And the other carton, I kind of want to do chocolate covered strawberries. I love chocolate covered strawberries. My toddler was aggressively asking for grapes today. Watermelon, essentials for many meals, some bell peppers, some good old asparagus. If you put this in the oven and sprinkle some Parmesan cheese, some oil, it is so good. You forget you're eating some healthy things around here. All right, next, meats. I got some chicken that I plan to cook today. I plan to do a 1-pot chicken pasta meal. And then I got some skirt steak because I want to make some ropa vieja. It's a Cuban dish. Usually you use flank steak, but they don't sell flank where I live. Not in the grocery store anyway. So this will do. I go through so many eggs a week. It is crazy. Up next, some desserts. I did get some chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Chocolate because I love chocolates, and vanilla because, as you guys saw, I've been kind of obsessed with my little nostalgic ice cream combination. And I've also been craving brownies like crazy, but I don't want to do the work of making it from scratch. I like making it from scratch, but sometimes your girl just needs her brownie fix without going through all the work. So since I'm headed to the pantry, let's just go over some pantry staples. I got some pasta. I'm gonna use this today. Some chocolate chips because we plan to make some chocolate chip banana bread today, plus the strawberries and any other baking needs we have. Vanilla because I wasn't sure if I had any, but I've run out of this in the middle of baking and there's nothing like a vanilla extract. I also got some peanut butter because I was running out, and some honey because I did run out. And these are such simple changes I've made to our household. Instead of buying Jif's peanut butter that has like 20 ingredients, including a bunch of oils, this one basically just has peanuts and then some salt. So I've really been liking that change. and it still tastes like peanut butter, you know what I'm saying? And as for honey, I read somewhere that if you get some local honey, it actually helps your body fight your local allergens. I think that's actually really cool. I'm not sure if this one's actually local to my area or just as local hive, but I was just trying new things out. Again, I think the other honey had added things to it. This one is just pure honey, so love that. Same with bread. I love a good old white butter bread, but I've been trying to get more grains into our systems. I'm not sure if this is the best, honestly. It's just one that I picked out firsthand, and I've been getting it for a few weeks now, but it is whole grain oat nut. As I'm looking now, it does have a couple of oils. I don't know if that's necessary. I'll probably research to get a better bread for our family, but I just want them to get more fiber, more stuff versus just more sugar in their bread. One day I'll make my own bread from scratch, but I don't see that day coming anytime soon. Speaking of bread, I got sandwich materials, cheese, ham, butter, on butter. More cheese because this one is specifically for the pasta tonight. My kids are obsessed with yogurt. They can literally drink this in one day if I let them. Like honestly, I just got this order in and they're halfway gone. So I need to buy these at Sam's Club. At Sam's Club, they actually have a really good deal. It's just that I don't go to Sam's Club all the time, you know? I got some cilantro, but I don't know. I don't really, it's kind of lacking the smell a little bit, which is kind of worrisome. Onion, white cooking wine, sazon Goya, some tomato paste, a carrot, some half-ass fresh basil because if I order basil through Instacart freshly, they're gonna give me something that's half withered already. And I don't wanna play those games today. So I got this one. And then last but not least, I did get some extra cold foam. I use this on my coffees every single morning. It is so yummy. And it really makes it feel like I'm having a Starbucks coffee in my own house. That was it for my grocery haul. I was gonna say little, but the price was kind of hefty. So I'm gonna say a decent sized grocery haul. I should probably try to make it out of the house more often, but it is just very hard these days. It's decluttering time, and in my last video, I actually got to declutter and organize this cabinet that looks nice and beautiful. However, when you look right next to it, it looks like a complete mess, and this one you can actually see it because as you can see, we have clear window thingies. There's just a bit of everything from our actual drinkware, which I do want to keep up here, to glue, notebooks, headphones, paperwork, glue, like just things that should definitely not be in the kitchen and not visible. Step one, take everything out. It's easy to take things out, but so hard to find a place for them afterwards. I remember I hid this in here because I didn't want my daughter to use it for some reason. I think it's been about a year. I did not even know it was there. What is this doing in there? I bought this one time for like a sewing kit or something. Collection of rocks brought to you by my toddler. More rocks. I wonder how long that's been there. Everything is out and I'm ready to reorganize. There are a lot of random little things in here like rocks, candles, which I do like them there for easy access because I like it after I clean. Apparently I put all the dangerous batteries that my kids can get a hold of like up here where they can't get them. We got some piano note stickers. We have a sandwich thingy-majiggy, but I think it broke. So I'm gonna have to toss this out. My game plan right now is to put all the glassware up there that I do want. And I'm not gonna organize it the way I would love to. I'm not a very visual person, so I probably need inspiration from like Pinterest or something. But I'm gonna do with what I have. Like I have these little cute houses. I think I can make something nice there. Basically, it's not gonna be cute and fancy, but it might just be cute and organized for now. These are some of my husband's cookbooks, and I think they actually just look very nice, obviously in the kitchen. Can be used as a nice piece of decor. And this is actually my recipe book that I want to start writing recipes in instead of using my phone all the time. I have maybe like one or two actually written down. but I do think it's a good idea to keep it in the kitchen, easy access. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the little book pile here. Okay, that's cute, a little pop of color. Can anybody tell me why we have the tiniest little spatula? Like, it's not a broken piece or anything, it's actually this size. Where did this come from? What is it used for? So many questions. This is the aftermath, and I have to say I don't love it. It feels very empty. The space is not equal. Something is not right here, but I did declutter. I threw so many things away. Papers that were dated 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I rehomed a bunch of things. So I had a bunch of crafting like scissors, sharpeners, things in here that I just quickly put away and never put back. So I rehomed a bunch of those things, and this is what we are left with. Again, it is not the most beautiful thing ever, but I did declutter a bunch of things and it does look a lot better. It's organized. It's time to finally create a home chore system for myself because I am just up to here with keeping up with the home and everything else. Turns out I remembered that I actually created a weekly cleaning schedule on Notion many moons ago. The only thing is I never really stuck to it. That's the issue. So right now I'm taking a look at what I created here. As you can see, I did have everything like Monday, Tuesday through Sunday, including daily tasks. I'm just gonna take a quick look through it and see what needs changing, what doesn't. My idea is I wanna get it printed, laminated, and put it on the fridge somewhere where I'm gonna see it daily. That way I can actually cross it off. Monday is trash day, so I do have trash bins there. One thing I'm seeing here is that I had the laundry separated by person. I don't really think that's gonna work out because we just mix all our laundry together, honestly. So I think I'm gonna do a little load of laundry, if not every day, every other day, and that way I can just keep up with it, fold it the same day, and put it away like that. Because if I just do one person's clothes, it doesn't really make sense. So for right now, I'm just gonna add like a little load of laundry pretty much every day, whether that's clothes, whether that's towels, comforters, sheets, because there's always something that needs to be washed. I'm gonna leave the laundry every day except Saturday and Sunday. Actually, except Friday and Saturday. Sundays are like a little reset days for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and put laundry on Sundays, but not on Fridays because that's I can't wait to get out of work day, trying to get the weekend started. During the week, it's kind of hard to do like these big resets. So I'm gonna try to do that on Sunday, my room reset. Mondays, I plan to keep it minimal because I should have done a good Sunday reset. Plus, Mondays are just a drag, you know, getting back into work, getting into the groove of things. So one thing of laundry and just making sure we put the trash bins in the front, I think that's pretty good. Plus, obviously, our daily cleanups of cleaning up toys, the living room, things like that. One thing I see here is that I did have mopping floors just on Sunday, but I do want to get into the habit of doing it more than once a week. I'm going to try to split it between Sunday and like a Tuesday. I'm pretty good at doing things when my husband is working like overnight shifts. For some reason, when he's home, I get lazy. Does it happen to anybody else? Right now it's winter, so we're not mowing the lawn. Plus, that wouldn't be me, that would be my husband's job. Wednesdays, since I don't have much going on that day, I'm gonna just add a little office cleanup day because during the week, these kids just bring their whole closet into that room while I'm working. Toys, snacks, it's just way too much. So I definitely need like an in-between middle of the week cleanup. Let's just take this off. Clean my desk. Well, that should be kind of daily. Friday, clean stove and microwave. Those are pretty simple. Okay, I think we have something that we can work with here. I'm not gonna know until I actually do the task. So I'm gonna try to do this the whole month of February and then see if there's any adjustments and changes that I wanna make to it, because I feel like if I actually stick to a schedule, I won't feel so overwhelmed with just the home, because obviously the kids are something, the work is something. There's always so many things to handle at once. And if I just do tiny tasks throughout the week, then it won't feel so overwhelming at the end of the week. All right, you guys can see my screen, so I'm gonna speedily go over this. Mondays, laundry, and just make sure the trash is in the front. Tuesdays, laundry, clean our bathroom. So what does that mean? Make sure the countertops are cleared, sprayed, mirrors are cleaned, bathrooms are clean. Right now, it's kind of gross. So as of right now, I'm actually feeling very motivated to clean. So I might do that tonight, but that's on the schedule. Wednesdays, laundry, office cleanup. Simple. You would think simple, but let me tell you, these girls make my office so crazy, okay? Thursdays, laundry, clean the girls' room. Their room obviously gets messy pretty quickly. I do try to teach them to clean up after themselves, but you know, they're kids, so they need the help and motivation sometimes, and I just need to come in there as reinforcements sometimes. Friday, I put clean stove and microwave. What I mean is just make sure I actually spray it down. I usually try to leave my kitchen counter nice and clean, but I don't do like the tiny details. So I put that there because I want Fridays to be a chill day. Those are days that I either get on the computer with my family to play games, I watch movies with my husband. Like that's gonna be a chill day after work type of day. Saturdays, just reset the girls' room. And then Sundays, I do like a little reset day. I have so much time. I like to get ready for the week. Land a little last load of laundry, main bedroom cleanup, that's my room. A fridge clean out, not like an intense take out the cabinets every single week, but maybe once a month. And just make sure I don't have any expired foods, leftovers that are going bad already, that type of stuff. And then of course, mop the floors because to wake up on a Monday morning when I have to go to my office and work and everything just smells nice. It's clean, it's clear. That is the most beautiful feeling ever. It needs to happen every single week, every single day, okay? Daily tasks include resetting the kitchen, resetting the living room, and then I always try to at least vacuum or sweep just before I go to bed. And I'm gonna leave that little cutesy picture of the window with the little teapots because it is cute, minimal, it just relaxes me, you know? In next month's reset, we're gonna go over this. I'm gonna let you guys know if this actually worked for me. I'm gonna try to stick to it. This is me trying to keep myself accountable because this is going up on the internet, which just means if I don't do it, I'm gonna look bad. All right, you guys, that is about it for February's reset. I'm feeling really good about this month. I feel motivated and I hope that you guys feel it too. If you enjoy these type of videos, definitely subscribe because I plan to do these more often, including Sunday resets, mom stuff like that. So if you're into it, subscribe and I'll see you guys next time.